Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the New Orleans Pelicans. You look at Texas, scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal now is just win this game and make it a best-of-3 series and gain the momentum back for yourselves. They already know they'll need to win at least one more game on the road, which is going to be tough enough. So win tonight, make your job a little bit easier.
Steve, it definitely would be a long shot. I mean, the stakes really could not be higher for them. We'll see how that pressure affects them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Fry in at the one. Ariza against Howard. It's deflected. Dishes it to Jones. Kicks it to Fry. Howard with it. About a minute played so far here in the first. Holiday attacking and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Harden outside. He kicks it to Fry. Feeds to Jones. Shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game. They were closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Leaves it is just to Fry. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Nice jump shot. Good.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
The feed to Gordon. Pass to Davis. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by Houston. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Monty Williams. As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Gordon, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Davis has got his first points of the game. For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Now, here's Fry, guarded by Holiday. Harden against Gordon. Fry passes to Harden. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Evans, and the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got his second bucket of the game to go. Rockets trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fry with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Ariza kicks to Fry. 6 on the shot clock. Harden inside the three-point line. Another miss by Harden. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's a good screen. And the pass to Gordon. Evans outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Fry. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Holiday, following the score by Houston. Davis dishes to Gordon. Here's Ashik. He's guarded by Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Harden. Now Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fry passes to Jones. Fry pitch to Howard. And he gets it again. Shot good from Fry. Fry's got 6. The Pelicans trail. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Houston, Andrew Nicholson. Again for Terrence Jones. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's McCallum in for James Harden. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. First thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them to push the tempo at every opportunity. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens in the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And here are the Rockets now. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Out of bounds, Rockets ball.
Nice work on D.
It's an aggressive play. Hit.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And a chance now to look at the top scoring big men during the regular season. Anthony Davis, number 1.
That is major productivity in the paint, guys. They would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, not easy to find.
Yeah, you know what? And it's those moves he'll bust on you that make him the force that he is. You know, the step back, the back down, the up and under stuff, whatever it might be. He can take you to school in a lot of different ways.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Rockets trailed by 3. Jones dishes to Howard. Howard setting a pick for Harden. Howard in the post. Davis is up. Howard can't hit. Gordon the pass to Davis. Gordon with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Gordon pitch to Holiday. A 3. And it's Gordon missing.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Jones with the screen on Holiday. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Now, here's Fry. Not a lot of room. And Davis sends it back. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. It's going to send Dwight Howard to the line. That one's on Evans. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Fry. The big dunk at the end of the break. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And it's Houston on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. With the big fellas.
Here is Harden. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's Howard, top of the key. Here is Harden. Howard gets the screen from Fry. No good from Howard.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Holiday goes in. That one goes. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. For Houston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Ariza kicks the Fry. Now the dish gone. Pass it to Jones. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is
The dunk could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit it up. He ended with 23 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Let's just say he was really good.
Ariza with it. Evans picks him up. Harden dishes to Ariza. And he converts the layup. Ariza's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the Wizards. He's got 10 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. The guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Houston with a big group substitution here. Moniunas is checked in for Howard. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Jones. Robert Covington's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's McCallum in for James Harden. Green kicks to Henry. He dishes it to Thornton. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And that one's good. Thornton's got his second basket of the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Now, here's Fry. Started by Thornton. Fry kicks to Nicholson. To Fry. To the paint. Nicholson with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The basket drops and gets fouled on the shot.
Get in his face.
Going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And we're through.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here.
To game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizards.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint, threw it down hard. I mean, 0 defense being played against him.
Not. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if the defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for John River. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. And it's Fry in at the 1 spot. He feeds it to Harden. Dishes it to Fry. Back to Harden. Kicks to Fry. Evans on the double team. Ariza has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ariza's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best from the charity stripe in the regular season. The Pelicans 4th.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
So he gets them both. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. And it's Gordon penetrating. New Orleans moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. Rockets leading by 7. Leaves it as just deflected. Jones kicks to Harden. In low to Howell. Feeds it to Jones. Now here's Fromm. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Harden no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Evans. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And Fry kicks to Ariza. The feet to Harden. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Evans passes to Holiday. Takes the 13-footer. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here is Fromm. He's got 14. And Howard, here we go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashik's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
I mean, that's strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harden kicks to Fry. Jones up top. Kicks to Fry. And Gordon over to help. Fires the 3. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Gordon. Nicholson's checked in for Houston. Check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The Rockets making a switch here. Daniels is checked in.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
And Fry kicks to Howard. Now, here's Fry. Guarded by Holiday. In. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
You know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the paint. They have really established themselves inside.
And Fry has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 16 points for the Wizard. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last little, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Daniels. And again, the Rockets good for 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. The steal totals are really something to admire.
That's at 5 from 18. Holiday with another miss.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Harden with the stuff.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Green dishes to Holiday. Hunter in the lane. And that's off the glass and in. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, I think his team would be ahead.
Fry passes to Howard. Out left to the wing. He kicks to Dent. Fry dishes to Nicholson. Fry, good. Fry's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Here's Holiday. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Rockets lead by... Welcome back as we get set to... And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Fry.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
You've got Gordon. Omer Ashik is out there with Anderson. Then it's Thornton, and it's Green in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 10. Now here's Thornton. Here's the break. Here's Fry. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. The screen. Here's Hushik. Lays it up and banks it in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. Hustle play on the putback right here.
Bryant kicks to McCallum. They double him with Green. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Thornton. Fry passes to Jones. Covington dishes to Fry. Covington's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Gordon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Gordon hits both of them.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And Fry kicks to McCallum, and he goes in for the dunk. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his... They want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Green dishes to Anderson. Back to Green. Green left side. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes at pass now here in the fourth. Here's McCallum. He started by Thornton. Lets it go. Here's Fry. And he gets it to go. Fry's got 6 in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple of games.
Now Thornton. On the wing, Gordon. Again, the Pelicans score. New Orleans making some changes here. Tyreek Evans.
It's go time.
Get up. Anthony Davis is checked in for Usher. And it's Henry in for Tyreek Evans. McCallum, the pass to Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come in.
Oh, for the Pelicans, Ashik comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Xavier Henry. And a switch here also for Houston. Fry's checked in. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. Lucky he didn't punish him for it.
Harden against Evans. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the stripe.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Holiday goes in, and the basket good. Holiday's got 10 points here in the second half. Rockets leading by 7. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones on the money from 12 feet away. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Shot quality's very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Converting on seemingly every shot. I wouldn't be surprised to see the field goal percentages keep going up.
Now here is Holiday, guarded by Fry. Kicks it out to Evans. Gordon outside, and Jones pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. And Fry gets to Ariza. Jacks up a 3, and down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Fry.
And now we enter the final countdown. Game 4 effectively decided here. What an accomplishment for the Rockets.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Wizard. He can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Outside Holiday, and stolen by Fry. And that one is hammered home.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Davis. Evans kicks to Holiday. Will it go? Uses the glass to pop it in.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
So we see Houston taking the W here And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.